Covering education for you tonight, and big news about the ISTEP test. Far fewer students will pass the exam given last spring. That's what we're learning today as the State Board of Education set those cut scores. RTV6's Ann Kelly has been looking into this all day, and she is live at the State House to explain more in this story.
Well, Todd, fewer students are expected to pass the ISTEP because this is a new ISTEP. It is more rigorous than in the past, and we are using the same model as we've used in the past to score students. So that is why we're looking at a huge drop in the number of students who will be passing this ISTEP. So what does this mean for your child? What does this mean for their school? With these new cut scores just approved in the last couple hours, the state predicting 16% fewer students will pass the English portion of the test. 24% fewer students will pass the math portion. For schools, this means a drop in their accountability grade, and that is what is expected. So it is very possible your child's school could drop from an A to a B, or from a C, for instance, to an F. That is why Superintendent Glenda Ritz reiterated today the need for Indiana to apply for some type of federal waiver to accountability. She said she supports two options Indiana could legally take if they apply and the U.S. Department of Education approves.
One being a pause. Literally, you would not assign grades to school. You would keep the 13-14 year. But I've also proposed a hold harmless approach, which means that if a school performed better with the 14-15 assessment and received a higher grade, then they would have the opportunity to receive that higher grade.
And also related to ISTEP scores, today we learned an education expert hired by the state compared the online version of the ISTEP with the paper and pencil version of the ISTEP. Now, his recommendation, the online version is more difficult, and students who took it should get a point boost, should be given 6 more points when it comes to their score. Now, it's an idea the board said it just learned about, hasn't had a chance to really review, but it will discuss at their next board meeting, which is next Wednesday. For now, reporting live outside the State House, Ann Kelly, RTV6.